gonna see if I can hit this shit or not. Fuck, everyone's watching, so you better hit it. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the 605-pound deadlift and where does this place you among other lifters. I'm going to get straight to the point. Anything above 6 plates or 6 plates and above on deadlift already places you in a really competitive spot, especially if we're talking against the average Joe, right? Like just people who go to the gym as a hobby. You're immediately stronger than all of them, right? And in a powerlifting setting, it does put you in a pretty decent spot, especially depending on your body weight, right? Like if you're like I don't know, if you're in the 200 pounds or less, that immediately puts you very competitive. Even like at 215, 220, I'd say like it's a pretty good competitive for the most part. But 605, right? 605, anything in the 600s, that's like you are knocking. No, you are elite, right? According to Google right here, at only 0.01% of the world population can deadlift 605 pounds. And I even looked it up on strengthlevel.com right here. I plugged in my own numbers. I'm currently 215 pounds, 6'4", and they said you're elite. I mean, the elite, like starting to hit elite category is a 591-pound deadlift, and I'm 14 pounds above that, right? And honestly, it does feel like that because when I went down to hit 605, it might look as fast. It might look a lot faster than I imagined it, but it felt like 605. It felt heavy. It really felt heavy in the hands. Um, it was kind of nerve-wracking, right? Like I'm behind the bar and I'm like, okay, dude, I'm gonna hit a PR. I'm gonna go home crippled. It's either or, honestly, right? And hitting that after work too was just surreal. I was like, wow, long shift and I just hit this. I feel good today. I deserve to have a cheat meal. But back to the pretty much comparing it to the elite lifters, I would say 605, especially if you're my weight range, like 215 and under, 100% competitive, especially in your local meets, you actually might blow everyone out of the park. Nationally, 605 is probably on the lower end, but it still would keep you competitive, especially if your other two lifts, like your squat or your bench, are really high. 605 would just complement it, right? But yeah, like if you're doing local meets, 605, and you're 215 lean, dude, yeah, you actually might just run the competition, especially if your other two lifts are nice. Even if not, you are now considered a deadlift specialist, right? I personally do think I'm still not ready for powerlifting comp. I hear the whole stigma you'll never be ready, just get into it, right? But personally, I would like to get to 635 or at least 675 for me to feel like I'll run the competition, because I do know 605 puts me in a really good spot. But I want to feel like I'm smurfing everybody. Like I came in with all my badges already. I came in leveled up. I did all my side quests and stuff like that, right? But 605 puts you in a really good category. Like if you're not trying to do what I'm doing and just like level up as I have patience and just max everything out, 605 places you already high. Like honestly, I could probably enter a local powerlifting meet and just win, just like really bad. Like I could have like a 315 squat and win, right? 605, again, like according to Google, with multiple sources attached, it only 0.01% of the population can deadlift that. And the thing about deadlifting is, like, the bigger numbers aren't as rare as bench, right? Because there's two variations of deadlifting, sumo and conventional. I do conventional, and there's other people who do sumo, and the whole stigma about sumo is it is easier because it's less, a lot is less stress on your posterior chain, right? Which can be a limiting factor for a lot of people. And then there's like kind of less ROM, right? Less range of motion. That's why you see me like deadlifting with no shoes on. It doesn't really help that much, but just a little bit can, determine if I hit a PR or not. And for sumo, the difference is pretty crazy. I wouldn't say it's too crazy, obviously, depending on your leverages and if you're doing the froggy stance or you're just doing the splits, bro. You're doing the banana splits. I don't respect that. I do like sumo for the most part. I just personally won't do it. I just want my lift to look as hard as possible, right? Hook rip, conventional. That's just how I do it. That's how I'm gonna raise my son to do it. Just a personal preference. But yeah, dude, 605 among like even among powerlifters, you're elite. You are statistically elite, right? I feel like it's entry level elite because like obviously once you go up more, you're more of a seasoned elite veteran. But right now you're just like a newborn baby elite, right? As in a newborn prodigy. Like I'm strong as crap, right? In the powerlifting comp, I could like my chances of winning are very high, right? And obviously among average people, you're a monster. Imagine going into your average commercial gym and you're seeing someone with 6 plates and a 10 on each side, just banging that out, bro. That's something you don't really see very often, unless that dude's juiced to his gills. And your boy over here is natty. We can do a blood test, blood work. I don't care. It's just honestly, you calling me a roid head is probably the biggest flex I can never have, right? Like it's the biggest compliment. But that's me wrapping up the video. If you guys have any other questions, any other topics you want me to cover, let me know. And yeah, I just need more video ideas. I like giving you guys content. I just need more ideas. I feel like I'm spamming the bench and I'm sorry about that. But I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for everything you do and bye.